here I am shooting a video which is not about the 2-week wait, because there is no need to make a 2-week wait video. The transfer was on Thursday and I stayed at Ben & Mark's for Thursday and Friday, and I went home I think on Saturday. Yes, Thursday I had a really relaxing day. On Friday I stayed horizontal as much as I could. That evening we're going to meet friends for dinner at Wagamama's, and the whole day I felt good. I felt a bit tired. I thought it was just because, you know, the day before was a big day emotionally as well. Things were happening in my body and couldn't quite put my finger on it, where exactly it was. I just felt stuff was happening, and it wasn't until we got to the restaurant and we walked past the kitchen where all of a sudden I was so nauseous that it just hit me. I had no idea that pregnancy hormones in general would be that quick to kick in. It was so abrupt. I thought I was gonna have 2 weeks. Like it said, 2-week wait, is gonna be settling in, but the first 2 weeks, you know, it's just getting pregnant, I thought, and it was definitely not that. From the get-go, it was full-on hormones, not wanting to eat certain things anymore, not wanting to drink coffee anymore. I didn't even have my last coffee. If I'd known that I would not want to even smell coffee anymore during my pregnancy so far, I would have had my last coffee, because coffee is like I love coffee so much. Friday night, we walked past the kitchen and I was so nauseous. I did try to eat some of my soup. I didn't even know that was possible to have symptoms that early on. I thought I was just either going crazy. I had no idea. I didn't know what it was. I came back, I googled it, and then I saw that there was a possibility of having symptoms so early on. Basically from that Friday on, just stuff was happening in my body. I don't know really how to explain it, to be honest. It was just quite clear for me from the get-go that something was happening. I was hoping that everything was going right and things were happening the way it's supposed to. Saturday morning I went back to Brighton and I had a baby shower of a good friend of mine, and I was so emotional. I was crying on the train back to Brighton. I was on the phone to a friend of mine while I was walking there, and I was crying to her. And then I got to the baby shower, I just burst into tears. It was just so overwhelming, and of course the hormones as well. Didn't really realize it then yet. It was just so overwhelming, and it's such a big deal, and it was a very hot day. I remember walking there thinking, wow, this walk is very difficult for me. I don't know why, but it was just the start of the pregnancy, and even though I was taking it very easy, everything took a long time. Excuse me. There's like a biker gang in town today. I don't know what's going on, but I've been hearing them all day. So that was the first couple of days. Of course, they say you need to wait officially for 2 weeks before you start testing. The embryo that was transferred was already 5 days old, which basically means that if you wait a week or so, you will probably be able to see the first results. So I waited until the Thursday to start testing, because I didn't want to, even though it was really obvious to me, pretty convinced I was pregnant. I've never been pregnant before. I don't know what it feels like. Sorry, it's my McDonald's coming up. And I actually taped a little bit on Saturday morning at Ben & Mark's. So I will put that in now, and then I'll talk to you after. Bye. Morning, guys. I'm talking really quiet because everybody's still asleep. I'm at Ben & Mark's and it's Saturday morning. I did a test on Thursday morning, and I thought that, because I thought it was negative, I looked into it a little bit more and I did see a very faint shadow. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Exactly a week after we had transfer. So I did another test on Friday, and that was again a little bit clearer. So let me show you that one. I
don't know how that's going to show on the screen, but anyways, I was hoping that this morning it was going to be a lot clearer as well, again, because you know, with first response, you want it to become dark every day. And then this morning I had this test. It's pretty obvious that that's a positive test. So I thought about it yesterday, like, how do I want to do it? Because I'm staying here overnight, so I'll see in the morning. And I looked up and I saw that the embryo right now is as tiny as a little salt grain, tiny one. Yeah, so I'll put that in there. I'm gonna give them a test. So the official blood test is on Monday, but I'm really happy that it's dark enough now for me to be confident to show the boys. So it's 7:30 now, and I basically have been waiting for 2 hours. I want them to wake up. And I'll say so. So Mark took a while to get out of bed. He wanted to sleep in that day while I was awake from early on, and I couldn't eat. I was so nervous. I just wanted to tell them. Ben was of course downstairs already. So as soon as Mark came downstairs, I was like, there you go, positive. I showed them all the tests so they could see it was getting darker. It was just a really nice moment for me to have the confirmation, well, to them, that what I was feeling was really happening, that I was really pregnant, and for them, of course, that it's actually happening. It was a big thing, and it was a lovely day. I am now pregnant. That's it. I am with child. I hope you're as excited as I am about me being pregnant and the guys having a baby. It works in one time. Can you believe it? It was something else. It is still very overwhelming. Another thing that I just wanted to say is that I really could feel after a couple of days sort of my instincts kicking in. The whole protectiveness that moms have, I instinctively just understood now, which is a lovely feeling. And I really, it's something that you just don't know how it feels like until you have it. It is wonderful. It feels really great. And yeah, that's it for now. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and give the thumbs up for the video if you like it. Leave any questions that you have in the comments below, and the next video you'll see of me is probably a week update after a couple of weeks. I don't know when I started. I think it was 3 weeks after, but yeah, that's it for me for now, and I'll see you soon. Bye.